Everyone. This is Toyin Umesiri. Feel free to call me Coach Toyin. I'm bringing you today a very, very important topic, and I'm going to be teaching you something very powerful. Okay. Hi, Kabbalah guy. I see everyone. Thank you for joining. If this is your first time, you're welcome to my live show. I actually have so many shows going on. I also have really a TV show here in Illinois, right? That actually streams. And then I have the online social media shows that I pop into from time to time. But I do have a TV show. Okay. So, welcome everyone. What I'm going to be teaching you today is really for those who are called to drive impact in the world. Okay. So those I serve are really game changers. They're bringing their technical skills and their technical competencies to drive major, major impact in their field of expertise. Okay. So this is for you if you're impact focused, if you want to grow and expand your influence, if you want to make a difference with your life, what I'm teaching today is something you're going to remember for life. Okay? So, I want to share with you what I call magnetic messaging. Okay? Magnetic messaging. So, for those who may not know the different things I do and my background, so I support different stakeholders up and down the value chain, the food chain of right the world. I call it the top down, bottom up, right? So one of the important things that I do is I at least once a year, major event that brings together global leaders, global thinkers at the highest levels in the world of business and politics, right? Yes, I bring them together. And what I'm going to teach you today is one of the strategies, right, that I use. And really, my attempt to articulate what I do is what's leading me to teach. That's why I created my academy, teaching other people how to drive impact, how to commercialize, right? Their skills, their technical competency, how to get rewarded, how to become an entrepreneur, how to achieve success, right? So that's what my academy is about. ToyinUmesiri.academy. Just type that into your browser. You're welcome to join us, right? So this is also another of my attempt to really teach what I use and what I do to achieve the results that you would see out there. So, for example, the TWA Summit, it attracts global thinkers all over the world. People actually fly from halfway around the world. They invest thousands of dollars to participate in the curation, the events, right? The conversation, the engagement, call it, right? The platform, different names, right? Events, summits, right? The question is how, right? What brings them? What type of message, right, serves as a magnet to draw people in? Because if you don't have this type of message, you will find yourself running after people, chasing people, begging people, right? You already know that life, right? If you don't have a magnetic message that attracts people based on value, you will you will be chasing people, and guess what happens when the boy chases the girl keeps running the opposite side. So you get into this rat race where you're burning so much calories and energy and you're not seeing results. Okay, if you're burning so much energy, you're doing everything people are telling you to do out there in the world of social media. As example, you're creating content, massive load of content, and those content are not getting you the results you desire. You need to pay attention to what I'm doing today. And you need to bring more people, right? Tag your friend. Tell your friends to pull up, like our dear friend, what's her name said, right? Tell your friends to pull up. Okay. So here's the deal. If you're like me, right? I have a first degree in mathematics. It's about efficiency. Finding the right recipe for success, finding the right strategy for success that will get you results. We all want results. In business, we want results. In life, we want results. And we want to, like me, right? We want to do the least to get the most. That's where efficiencies come in, effective messaging, strategic messaging comes in. Is that you will do more and not get more if you're not precise. Okay? So, part of magnetic messaging, the core side of magnetic messaging is value based, value driven messaging. Okay. Value driven. Okay. You want people to take action. If you want people to take action in your direction, right? You want to pull people in, right? Not you chasing people. You want to put a message out there that draws people towards your work, right? Your platform, your event, your summit, your product, your services. That's what I mean by magnetic. Your message will bring your people in, and that message is not by chance, it's very strategic. And so, the first thing I'm sharing with you today is a magnetic message is fundamentally based on value. And I call it the shared value message. Is that you and I will connect if we share the same value. And I'm able to communicate with you my core value. The other requirement is to do this well, there has to be authenticity to you. Because if you communicate a value, particularly when you're working with extremely powerful, influential people, listen, we can smell this stuff. We can smell fake a mile away. We didn't get here because we can't. The only way you get to the top of your space is through awareness. So we are aware, very, very aware about human behavior, human dynamics, human psychology, human mindset, right? On and on and on. You don't get to the top of World Bank, of government, of business, of Fortune 1 or Fortune 500 by being clueless. No, we are very, 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 very wisdom. We are wise. So you are engaging with very, very, very perceptive individuals. So the only way this works, magnetic messaging works, is if you actually mean everything you say. You say what you mean and you mean what you say, and you are your message. So it doesn't work if you convey a message or a value that you don't uphold. That is lying. If you say you're one thing and you're not, it doesn't add up in this dimension. So that's why you need to work on personal development, making sure there's clarity, all of those things. That's what the game plan program is in my academy. Walk through all of those inner things, because oftentimes people lie and they don't know they're lying, meaning it's not deliberate lying. Let me just quickly just go off there to explain what I mean. When the seat of your desire is not aligned with your actions and the things you share, there's that misalignment is communicated to the world. There are micro messaging where people like myself, we will see that misalignment of you're not sure about yourself, you're not confident in what it is you're saying. Go fix that first before you come out here telling people what you want people to do. Fix that. So the seat of desire. So as example, many people want to make money. You're an entrepreneur. The seat of your desire is you want to make money. Yet, you engage in things in the world that people misunderstand as you're in a charity business. You make people feel that what you are doing is available for free. Yet, you still have something you want to sell. That misalignment is why people run away from you. Okay. I'm just laying the foundation. I've not gotten to the real meat of this. What you're doing, the tactics that many people are telling you to do only works when people are not self-aware. But if you are an entrepreneur and you're listening to me and you want to grow your revenue and you want to grow your business, please let everybody around you understand you're in the business of making money, that your work deserves a reward, that ultimately you have something to sell to them. Listen, Jeff Bezos doesn't hide his intentions from the world. You cannot achieve success if the people around you does not even know the types of success you're seeking. I'm going to stop there on that topic. Go take the game plan, 12 strategies for winning in life and business. Is that if you show up to the game of life with the wrong mindset and the people around you don't know you're in it to win, it's your fault. Fix that. Take the game plan, okay? So when you fix that, you can then come to magnetic messaging, because that work will help you make sure there's alignment between the seat of your heart and the words that you're going to speak and the things you put out there. It will be authentically you, because again, it's value based, okay? And you need to understand your own value, the value you're creating in the world, for who you're creating it for, right? And that messaging is what's going to be magnetic to bring people who share that value, who want to share that value with you. Okay? So Beyonce is very clear about her love for dancing, music, all of that. She has dedicated her life to producing and living in that world of entertainment. That's her core value. She's living a life for that. Guess who she attracts? Other people all over the world that absolutely value what she values. Okay. If you're a comedian and you dedicate your life to that profession, you value comedy, you love it. At your core, you're like joking, cracking, you're making people laugh every day. You love it. Guess who you would attract to you? Other people who love having fun, like you. Just examples. Now, apply this to your work. What do you value? What do you value? Because when you can communicate your value to other people that value what you value, because remember, people would only invest and take action based on value. People will only buy, they will only move towards you if what you say you're doing is of interest, not just minimal interest, core value. I'm talking about the strongest force that will move people halfway around the world to invest thousands of dollars to show up in a space. What are they showing up for? Right? It's value. When I ask and I invite speakers all over the world to come and speak on my platform, and I'm not talking about average people, I'm talking about like World Bank, government leaders, ambassadors, right? CEOs of global brands, fortune businesses, investors, trade policy, right? On and on and on. People who know their stuff and they are at the top of their game. I communicate our shared value, what we want to see in the world, the results we are dedicating our lives to deliver for ourselves and the people we are serving. When there is alignment at that core level, we will move. When there's no alignment, we will not move. We will not pay attention. And what I'm sharing now, you can apply it at the highest levels. We can apply it at the grassroots level. So even at the entrepreneurship level, for example, the Entrepreneurs Academy, the shared value of those who invest in the academy, right, is specific. You have to value knowledge enough to invest in acquiring more knowledge. If you're somebody that discounts knowledge, you don't value knowledge, you don't know all it's important, you will not congregate, you will not go into my school. You see what I'm saying? When you realize that people won't pay attention to things they don't value. That's why I write a lot of the power of education. You're running your life, your business based on what you know. If you want to run it better, level up, power up, get more knowledge. Superior knowledge is what will get you superior results. Go and read those articles in my academy. So anybody that questions brilliance, intelligence, right? Knowledge, acquisition, I can scream all I want. Learn, academy, this. They ain't paying attention because they want easy route. They think, right, that the knowledge they have right now is sufficient for the life they want. That's okay. Shared value. In the academy, only those who see knowledge as premium, right? Those who value exceptionalism, those who want to differentiate themselves, those who want to get exceptional results for their life and their business will show up, meaning will take action to even visit, check it out. And if they check it out, the more they see what they like, the more they dig deeper because we invest in what we believe and what we want more of. We invest in what we believe. I will invest in what I believe. If I believe in luxury, which I love nice things, I will put my money there. That's what the Bible talks about. Where your treasure is, yeah, that's where your heart is. If you treasure knowledge, if you treasure impact, if you treasure influence, if you treasure all these things, you will move in that direction. You will take meaningful step in that direction. You will invest your time, energy, and resources in that direction. And here's what's happening in the world today. You are being sold value that will not get you the results you want. That's another topic entirely. Yesterday, I wrote an article about Black Friday. Yesterday was Black Friday here in the US, right? And I said, Happy Black Friday, where everything is on sale here in the US except success. Success never goes on sale, people. You can't buy it for cheap. Do you know that? If you value achieving success for yourself, Black Friday or not, he ain't for sale. Do you get what I'm saying? That was what I was the opening statement yesterday. Welcome to Black Friday, where everything is on sale except success. You will pay full price. You will pay through your nose for the life of your dreams. You will invest your time, you will commit to it, you will focus, you will pay attention, you will labor, you will plant, you will sow before you reap. It's not on sale. When you are ready, pull up. And when you're not ready, social media is there. Diana says, very true. Value driven. I have taken this. Awesome. As a startup, is it common? I believe it starts with niche. Okay. Niche is another topic we cover in the academy. Since somebody's point, let me quickly just cover niche. You need to go at a minimum, subscribe to my YouTube. There's free stuff there. Go and search on niche or no niche. Niche is you determining the market segment you want to serve. I'll just leave it at that. It's you can serve multiple niches. So for me, I run a multi-dimensional business. So go research, go and read that. You can go to the academy, search for niche or no niche, spend time, at least an hour. You'll find a lot of resources, articles. I've written about this before, but that's not what I'm saying today. This is magnetic messaging. When you want to serve people, if you don't communicate with them clearly, effectively, they won't pay attention to you. Your effort falls to the ground. All of the content they're telling you to create to nurture your community or your niche, how effective is it? That's what this is about. And the more important the message you carry. In fact, next month I'm teaching a class. I have a book called Marketing for Christians, because I believe those who are believers, this is a core value, right? So if you follow me, you know my faith, spirituality, all of is part of the core. Is that I believe believers need to equip themselves to be more effective in delivering their message, because God is calling you to drive impact, to do certain things in the world. And if you're not skilled, if you don't have the skill to communicate, if you don't have the skill to create in the world what you see in your mind, you're failing. And it's big failure, life failure, purpose failure. That one is deeper, right? Let me pack it there. Okay. I'm going everywhere. Okay, what else did you say here? Hello from Augusta, Georgia. Good to see you. Diana says no discount in success. Listen, listen. You wake up today to that reality, your journey starts. The two critical things to watch out for is that when people don't wake up sooner and they are waiting forever, two things happen: delay and regret. Go and sit with people, older people. Sit with them, listen to their stories. So you are either procrastination leads to delay, right? Procrastination leads to delay. Whenever you're saying tomorrow, 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 when you know what you should be doing, when you know what you need to be doing, and you're not doing it today, and you're pushing it to future dates, you are delaying the results you want. So this is about prioritization. You have to prioritize what exactly you say you want. This is why many people will carry ideas, business ideas for 5 years. They hold it in their hearts, which is still great, but they put it on the back burner. And as long as you put that on the back burner and you're not actively working it out and every day showing up for it, you need to know nothing is happening to it. You are the one that make things happen for yourself. So as long as you are waiting, you just keep delaying. The day you wake up and you prioritize and you decide to start investing yourself into it, that's the day you start turning the wheel of that success for yourself. So delay is dangerous to your purpose. Yeah, okay, let me give another example. Because I want to be practical. When I teach, I'm very practical, okay? Today, we are now, I'm going live at the end of the year. So for those who watch the replay, this is the end of a year. Ask yourself, when you started this year, what did you hope the year will create for you? What were your desires? What were your hopes? What were your dreams? What were your aspirations? What did you believe that you wanted? What did you want out of the year? Fast forward to this moment. Did you get it? That gap. What answer you come up with is literally based on the actions you took and your inactions, the actions you refuse to take. The sum total of what the years, a day is an opportunity. A week is 7 days of opportunities. A year is 365 days of opportunities that God gives you to wake up and do something in the direction you want to get to. So the cumulation of the results you will get in a year is the cumulation of the actions you took, right? And subtracted with the ones you didn't take. It's the decisions. The sum total of the decisions you made in a year is what will determine what you are holding in your hands right now. Whether you have it, you don't have it, you created it. Okay? This is where personal responsibility comes in. We have to take personal responsibility. So let me fast forward, come back to the topic of today. I just gave you a small success coaching right there. In terms of the fierceness with which you pursue will show up every day. A day is your opportunity to pursue your hopes and dreams, to do something, even something small, in the direction of where you want to arrive. The question is, will you ever arrive if you don't start your car? If you don't start your engine, if you don't get the roadmap, if you don't seek direction, if you don't find instructions, if you don't find a guide, and if you don't move, will you arrive in California? I always say, if you want to go from Chicago, where I am, to California, you started the year and say, I desire to be in California. And then you sit in your house. Guys, listen, when I laugh, it's because it's so deep. You want to, and God then tells you there's something in California, a perfect gift, promotion, elevation, next level results, amazing opportunities, financial returns in your business, on and on, is waiting for you in California. You know it, you believe it, you see it in your heart. But guess what? You didn't take the actions. So the gifts keep waiting for you. And that's what I mean by delay. Some will take a plane, will arrive there sooner. Those are the people investing in my academy. They want that result faster, quicker. They don't want to spend 5 years. They don't want to spend 10 years. They want it now. They are hungry for success. The hunger will move you to invest differently. Some will take a bus, some will take a car, some will attempt to ride a bicycle to California. The journey to success can be accelerated when you learn from people who have arrived before you. When you invest in things like events, you sit at the feet of knowledge experts in that space. When you do the work, when you learn, when you approach it as a student, like I'm sharing magnetic messaging today, when you learn this type of right knowledge, I use it, you can see the results, right? If I teach what I use that gets me results, right? You will learn it faster. What took me years to figure out, in this video I teach you, now isn't that accelerated results for you? And so if you feel you don't want to learn, keep going. Spend the next 5 years, spend the next 10 years. Hopefully, God will help you, will figure it out. This is the power of knowledge. So everybody that discounts knowledge, you don't want to sit at the feet of people who can teach you a thing or two that will change your life. You can't be in my academy. So I will keep telling people, I'll keep sharing the academy, I'll keep sharing the results, the roadmap to business growth and success. If you don't want to spend 10 years figuring it out, you can spend 10 weeks learning what took years to figure out. Technical business development, lead generation, right? Lead conversion, branding, marketing, sales, mindset coaching, all wrapped up in a beautiful bowl. 10 weeks program available to you at the academy. Invest in it. Invest in it to get the knowledge you need to develop the skills that will help you get the results you want. But shared value, magnetic messaging is sharing, okay, your value, why you're doing what you're doing, and your invitation to other people who care about the same things you care about to join you on that journey. Shared value. Because we congregate based on shared value, and there are so many other strategies that I'll share. I've already written about this in the academy. I'm going to be teaching more next week, right? Because at the end of the day, if you're an entrepreneur, everybody's trying to sell something. You're trying to sell tickets to your event. You're trying to sell your product and your services. You're trying to get people to engage with you on social media. You're trying. My point is that you need to understand the psychology, the buying psychology, people buying into a message, people buying into a product. What makes us buy first, what attracts us first is shared value. So if I have a value, okay, think about a Venn diagram. These are my value, the first circle, my value, Toyi's values, why I do what I do, why I show up, why I'm hosting this live session. Michael, what do I believe in that is making me passionately teach, train entrepreneurs all over the world? I just got done running a project for UN where I trained entrepreneurs for 38 African countries. Why? What's moving my heart to invest my life, my work, my what into that? What do I believe, right? About unleashing creativity and people's productivity. Why do I teach? Why do I train? Why have I invested the last year creating an academy? Why? Why do I coach? Why do I say call me a coach? Why did I call myself a coach? My core values drives me to invest myself in training and giving capacity, helping people build capacity to achieve commercial results. Why? Because when they do it personally, they will reap financial results. Their communities will benefit, their nations will benefit, the world will benefit. So at the top of the house, we talk about economic development, where economic development lands at personal economics. If government is saying this, and you are going hungry, you don't know how to put food up, like that's the, okay, I won't talk too much about it. But out of that shared value, I pull together other people that care about economic development at the highest levels, from World Bank, Chief Economics Officer, Trade Industry Mining of continents of 55 countries, US government of that, trade policy, investors investing in commercializing and building businesses from scratch, investing in manufacturing, supply chain, logistics, agriculture, healthcare. I congregate those people that we share that massive value together. On that value level, I will communicate, and I do communicate with global leaders, investors, government, CEOs of top companies in the world. Hey, guys, let's congregate, let's meet. And they show up, they pull up. We pull up, we have incredible, amazing engagements. Oh, how I miss, how I miss. Oh, delicious. We have fun. It's not about the money, guys. You will put your money where your heart is. We will spend that money. Listen, I've spent, we will glow. We will glow, we will shine. Why? Because we are living a life based on our values. We are pursuing impact. We're driving results. We are growing our capacity. And listen, if you love yourself and you love what you do, we can love on other people. That's my I just gave you a speech. I show up at those levels. Okay. We will congregate. So people, in fact, this past few days, one of those amazing people that are already anticipating, they are like reaching out and say, Toy, when is the next event? Where is it going to be? Magnetic messaging. People are like, Toy, tell us where we're going next. We're going to pull up. We're going to land. Toy, when is the next event? I'm like, gosh. That's when your people see the value and they're now begging you to create more value for them. Listen, entrepreneurship, when you get it right, you will be rewarded. They are saying what date? So we can start planning, because it takes a year of planning to travel halfway around the world to say, if Toyin says pull up, we are pulling up, because Toyin pulls together. Global thinkers, people we can't access. Happy to serve. Okay. That's at the highest level. I'm saying even here on social media, when I say entrepreneurship, I'm saying pull up. If you want to learn what the biggest brands in the world do, how they grew, its systems, its strategies, its skills, its mindset, you are failing in one of those spaces if something is not moving in your business. Let's see. Tosin says, Tosin doesn't says magnetic messagings are critical. Pursuing values and making impacts. Yes, economic development lies in personal development. Listen, yes, it is very accelerating. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for those. Stewardship says, this is so powerful. Pull up. Tell your friends to pull up. Maybe I need to be saying, bring your chairs, bring your chairs. Listen, passion sells, desire buys. You have to be, listen, if you don't love what you're doing, there's a gap. There's a gap. Why are you dedicating yourself to this? If you're going to do if you're going to do anything at all, part of this journey is knowing God has created you to drive impact in your, whether it's in your family, whether it's in your neighborhood, whether it's in your country, whether it's in your nation. Some of us, we are doing continental. We are just decided entrepreneurship continental strategy, and I implemented it. Listen, 50 entrepreneurs, 2,000 plus entrepreneurs from 50 countries applied for the program I just finished running. That's why I've not been hosting this live for the last 2-3 months. I've been so like literally line by line reviewing applications from 50 countries. Listen, pull up. You will work for the results. Okay. let's come back to magnetic messaging. It's that this is how you amplify your results. Little old me, I'm moving mountains in the world with the message we carry, based on the value we share with people all over the world. If you want to share in my value, in my amazing values, I value knowledge. I am a strategist, right? So I encourage people and teach people how to be more strategic. Everything you're doing, you need to know why you're doing it. Otherwise, you're running the wild goose chase and you come up with nothing. You need to be building assets in your business, building structures in your business, because the most valuable part of your business is not the idea. Everybody has ideas, right? It's the operational excellence, everything you do behind the scenes that nobody sees, that you use to create value and deliver value in the world. That is what you sell. That is what old values. Equity holds in your brand. Listen, if you've taken my class, this is no news to you. If you've not taken my class, I'm speaking something different, right? Tosin says you must invest in your passion to get accelerated results. But here's the key. Yes, but watch out. Here's the caution. I wrote an article says not all motion is progress. Not all activities, not all investments you're making is actually yielding results. Why? Go on, question why. Again, you were given a year. This is the end of a year. You made massive action. You took massive action on social media. Did it get you everything you wanted? So many people are investing. You will still listen, you still invest your time. You still invest your money. You still invest everything you're trying to protect right now. You will still spend it. Listen, as well. Listen, time waits for no person. Tick tock, time is going, right? You can't control time. You know that. You can't say time, stop. It's not stopping. Tick tock, tick. What it means is every moment that is ticking, right, is a gift God gave you to spend. Where you're spending it, how you're spending it, the stewardship of your time is the stewardship of your life. Where you decide to put that time investment will determine the result. So some will put it on social media and be scrolling, skipping, skimming, right? They're not paying attention. Their time, they're giving it away to platforms. They're not questioning, is this yielding any return for me? The last 24 hours on social media, what do you remember? Everything you read and skipped and skimmed on social media yesterday, do you remember any of it? If you don't remember it, that means there's no return on that investment. But sessions like this will make you think, will make you pay attention, and will transform your life. It is more rewarding, right? You will get more return when you invest your time. This is not even money yet. We'll get to money. When you invest your time is more precious than money. I hope you know that. I hope you realize your time and other people's time is more precious than $1 million. People don't know. You don't know, right? That's why you can't communicate shared value. If you don't see the precious value of your time, of your energy, you will waste it. And because you waste it, you are quick to waste other people's. Magnetic messaging is how you don't waste your time and you don't waste the time of other people. You are more precise, you're more clear, you're more on point, you're more effective. And people at the top, right, most powerful people in the world, they have no time to give you to waste. They will not pay attention to what it is you're saying. So you have to be clear. Strategic messaging requires clarity. Clarity of intention, clarity of purpose, clarity of value, clarity of anticipated result. If you can put that in an email, you will get a quick answer. Yes, no, quickly from these individuals. So I craft you don't want to know how many invitation letters I've sent in my life. Hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands. The invitation letter is a magnetic message because the invitation letter must communicate everything that needs to be communicated for people to say yes to it, for vice presidents to say yes to it, for consul generals to say yes to it. I will be there, not just myself, with my entire team. Magnetic messaging. When I send that magnetic message, right, to top bankers, executive vice presidents, CEOs, that email will return. Toyin, count me in. Just let my assistant know, let her put it on my calendar, let her know all the travel arrangement, not just myself. My team will be there. We will speak, we will share, we're traveling, we'll be there. Magnetic messaging helps you secure sponsorship. Sponsor this event. Why? Shared value. What value are they getting to put their money behind your platform? Listen, guys, I'm sharing with you things that will change your life. Magnetic messaging is how I get sponsors into my platforms to carry the load. We will carry it together because this platform represents our common value. We care that this platform exists. So brands and businesses will bring their money and their resources to level up and amplify. From Fortune 1 to, listen, magnetic messaging. Okay, I'm going to start wrapping up. Evaluation of your time is more priceless than investment of money. It's never about money, guys. Do you want me to go down there into that topic? It's not money. If you go to my academy and you see a price tag, and you will see a price tag, and you say, and you talk to yourself and say, whatever you say to yourself, you need to know it's not about money. Because when we want something, you and I know, when you want something, when you want a girl, if you're a guy, you will go and do everything you need to get it. Value, it's about value first. If you value knowledge, if you want to drive impact, you want to expand your influence, you want to learn what you need to do to build globally successful brands and businesses, you want to commercialize, you want to grow your own personal economy and the economy of the people you will employ. Value, 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 value. How high that value of what it is you want to do with your life, and right? How, right? Is going to determine what you pursue, the investments you're going to make as a producer. I've talked about consumer versus producer. Consumer mindset thinks about what they will consume, and that's it. We all love nice things. Don't mistake that for being on the other side of the equation where you are the one creating, manufacturing, developing, producing the food, the clothes, the shoe, the bags, the resources, the services. Right? So there are two sides of the equation in life. Are you a consumer or a producer? I'm not talking to consumers today. If you want to produce impact, produce result, create product, distribute it, create a livelihood for yourself and the people under you, those are the people I'm talking about. That's our shared value. If you are not in the business of producing results, don't worry, just keep consuming. Keep spending your money on consumables alone because producers will invest time, energy, money, everything. We will invest ourselves to sow the seed. As a farmer, consumers will eat all the seeds and go and sleep. That's the end. Producers, we will not eat everything. We will eat everything because if you eat everything, there's no harvest season, there's no multiplication. Be fruitful and multiply, replenish the earth. Where is the seed you want to multiply? Is the investment you're going to put in the ground. To acquire knowledge, you're going to tend yourself. The personal development, the investment you put in yourself is what gets you all the return you desire. And when you're not ready to do that, and you want somebody else to invest in you, 0. Because nobody has that responsibility. You carry that responsibility first. And when we see you that you are focused on investing in yourself, that's the money. The money is an indication on your part that you believe in investing in yourself. And if you don't believe in investing in yourself and you believe somebody else owes you something, you and I, we can't even speak. We are not on the same wavelength. Because this journey to success, remember, it's not this, it is expensive. And the life, the levels of investments is what will determine, right? The value you put into the life, the type of life you want, is what will determine what you get at the end of the day. And this is how I say it. Listen, at the beginning of business, the business will ask you to invest in it. That's phase one. You will put yourself capital. That's what we call capital injection. Your time, energy, you put it. If you build it right, which is what I teach in the academy, the later part of it is you will now reverse. The business is now supposed to give you back everything you put into you, plus that's the return on investment. If you build it right, if you build it right, if you structure it right, if you brand right, if you do sales, if, how you answer the if is the academy, the resources, roadmap to business growth and success. You enroll today. So at the beginning, we invest. We put our time, capital, time, energy, sleepless nights, compound. Those things compound. That's where the laws of sowing and reaping that God puts in place. I'm using agronomy now terms. You plant, you don't walk away. You sow, you water, you weed, you pray to God for rain. There are conditions that is outside your control, market conditions, on and on and on. Is that at some point, if you build it right and you do all those things I teach in my academy, at some point, you're supposed to, fold your leg. And that's when you do boss lady, not before, guys. That's when you reap harvests. That's when you flaunt, not before. Before. And this is what happens on social media. People they don't show you the days of when they rolled up their sleeves to be sowing, to be tilling the ground, the hard work, the behind the scenes. So many people around the world assume it is easy breezy. No, I will not. I will tell you, right? Hurry up and learn so you don't fail fast. People say fail fast, fail fast. I say don't fail fast. If you don't want to fail fast, enroll in the academy. In 10 weeks, you're going, right? So anyway, I just wanted to introduce the magnetic messaging concept today, right? It's this idea that if you want to be more effective in driving impact on the world, and you want to attract your stakeholders, be it your clients, customers, investors, sponsors, speakers, you can apply this up and down, right? Basic entrepreneurship, you can apply it in terms of your marketing campaign, all of those things. Is this idea that precision, right? Communicating value, whether it's Beyonce saying we love music or a comedian that says we love entertainment. This is what drives Instagram, social media, is that the reason a lot of people flash, all of these flashy things is about value, right? Is that if I flash you, if I take cash and I do this, there's a micro message baked in. Everybody that wants to hold that cash, all of a sudden they'll run into this live stream. It's a calling card, right? Visuals. This is what happens. That's why I don't do. You don't want to do those things because you will only attract. It's like when a hunter in Africa blows a whistle. Magnetic messaging is the dog that knows its owner's whistle and a sound will come running towards that sound. That's magnetic messaging. So be careful the messaging you are putting out there. People will tell you dance, scream, shout. Guess what? You do all those things, you will magnetize Listen, if you put sugar, you bring ants. If you put honey, you attract bees. Magnetic messaging also is the clarity of the type of attention you want to attract to yourself. You control it, guys. 100% control is in your hands. Magnetic, if you put honey outside, you attract bees. Don't complain when they start stinging you. You did that to yourself. So every single thing you're doing out there is a signal. It's a message. And here's another mistake people make. You blow the wrong whistle. You attract the wrong people as your followers, right? You know, everybody tells you, grow your following, and you're doing all these things. You're doing things you shouldn't be doing that is not aligned to your core values, right? When they now come, your numbers keep going up, vanity metrics, right? The day you now want to sell them something, you want them to enroll in a program, you want them to show up in your event, you want them to take an action. And if that action is not aligned to the initial indication, you remember the whistle you blew, that's why they don't take action. There's no engagement because you promised comedy, you're telling them to go to school. They're like, no, we didn't come here for anything serious. You promised entertainment, now you're telling them to enroll. They're like, no, the whistle you blew that brought me to you is your promise of entertainment. Start dancing. And that's why you have to now keep up. You have to keep up with, all those things. So magnetic messaging, you can magnetize anything. It's up to you. So this is why I always say, like on the roadmap to business growth and success, one of the stops, if you've seen the roadmap, the program, we spent a month talking about brand messaging, because any action you take, everything you say, everything you communicate now online, people are searching it out. They're checking you out. All of the ambassadors, whoever you want to work with, all they have to do is go to your profile. And if they meet a messaging, they got an email from you that says, we are doing this, we want to do this, and I go to your website and there's a conflict. You did that to yourself, guys. You did that to yourself. So part of this, it's a long topic which we'll continue to cover in my academy, is that everything is connected. So even when I communicate, so for example, let's say I send an invitation letter, I give them where they can find out more information. Most of those letters go into a team of people, because when a brand has to invest in another brand, it's not a one-man decision. Now they will pull up all the information, they will search website. What are they searching for? They are looking for proof, social proof, that everything we just read, we are looking for other people that also share the value, the demonstration of that value, right? They're looking for receipts. Receipts. So if I say come to my academy, I know you're going to look out there. Who else has enrolled? What results have they gotten? What results has Toyin given birth to? You can see it all sprinkled on my platforms, testimonials, so that you can see that it's not just you, that there are other people in the world that are investing in themselves and getting results. You can see other people taking pictures of running their classes. You can see their commentary. They're falling in love. We are all in love with the journey to success. We're just inviting you. Do you want to be part of this? It's an invitation. Magnetic messaging is an invitation to something delicious that will make your life better. Because if it's not going to make your life better, don't do it. Right? It's easy. But it's actually your job to research if where you're investing your time, energy, and resources is advancing you. Remember, not all motion is progress. Which one will actually accelerate your journey to success? That's where you should be paying attention to. The people that are saying the things and teaching you the things and showing you the way that is aligned to everything you say you want, where you say you're going. And everything else is a distraction. Everything else that is not getting you the results is a distraction. And trust me, Your time is valuable on social media. It's the next TV. We want you, right? Platforms want you there doing all these things. So for me, this hour has been meaningful for me. Hope meaningful for you. Not even hope. I know it's meaningful to you, right? So anyway, there's so much to this. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Thank you to all those who posted. I like the sound of that. Grow yourself and grow your power. Listen, you're in control. Get back in the driver's seat of your life. Invest your time, energy, and resources. Listen, money is a resource. Many people think, oh, is money more than your time? Listen, you can't get no time back. Right? I taught a class last week in the academy around it's called the journey to transformation. Even when you buy into a program, your transformation journey just started. If you don't do the work, if you say you want to lose weight and you hire a coach or you get gym access, nothing still happens. So it's not about the money. The money is an indication on your side that you're ready to go all in. And some people even do half transformation, they don't do full transformation. Right? Remember, the caterpillar becoming a butterfly. The moment you start seeing progress, if you stop your own progress, I always encourage people, go all in. If you start seeing results, that's not when you stop. Go all in. Get into the highest, fullest expression of yourself. The wins you're getting right now is just an indication you are moving in the right direction. It's not the ultimate. This is why you don't give up. This is why you shouldn't give up. Because if you attempt to go back, that's actually more dangerous. That's another topic, right? The reason I motivate, inspire, support, educate, teach is because you have to be committed to the final version, right? To the final result. If you're not seeing the result, that means it's not over. Okay. Bye.